what's up? Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to kind of do a little bit of a get ready with me, but I'm going to make it a talk through video. I haven't done a talk through in a very long time, so I'm going to do that today. I can't look straight at the camera. These lights are very, very bright. But yeah, I'm going to kind of talk you guys through my process of getting ready. I have a very busy day full of errands. Whenever I don't work, because today is Martin Luther King, I work out of school, we have the day off. So whenever I don't work, I try to pack my day full of stuff that I can do during the week. So usually the days that I have off are very busy for me. So yeah, I'm going to kind of just talk you guys through the process of how I am getting ready. This video is also inspired by a picture. Look at that cute face. Look at that cute face. That's my niece. You guys are probably tired of seeing her on Snapchat and on Instagram because we're obsessed. The whole family is obsessed with her. She is just perfect. But anyways, this video is actually, I'm so close to the camera, I feel like. Whatever, this video is inspired by a picture I saw of Selena Gomez. Can you guys see that? This is a picture that I'm gonna base my makeup off of. I love the way that she looks. It's very natural, it's very glowy and fresh, and she doesn't have too much makeup on, which is exactly what I like to do on the days that I have 1,000,001 things to do. So we're going to try to create this look. I wish I had a red sweater to kind of do exactly what she had on, but it's okay. We're gonna make it work with this sweater from the Luxy Boutique. So yeah, let's get started. So I'm gonna start off by just, you know, picking my hair up because my hair is frizzy. I just washed it last night with a new shampoo and I kind of really like the way that it feels. So I'm just going to pick it up and get it out of the way. These, every time I edit this video, these little things, they drive me, what was that? Sounds like I swallowed a frog for a second. So these little things bother the heck out of me when I edit my videos. So I'm going to quickly hairspray them just so that I'm not annoyed through the editing process later on. So be right back. Okay, so we're gonna start off today with the skin. We're gonna switch it up because the look is mostly based on skin. She doesn't have too much going on for the eyes. She only has kind of like a very thick wing liner. So we're going to focus on the skin today. And I'm gonna be using quite a lot of skin products because her skin looks very natural, very dewy, very just kind of flawless. Selena has very flawless skin, so we're going to try to recreate that with all these problems. The first primer we are going to take is the Becca Backlight Priming Filter. I really want to get my hands on the purple one. I haven't gotten my hands on it yet because I honestly just have been so incredibly busy that I haven't had time to go shopping or do anything. But yeah, so I'm just going to put this all over my skin. I like to keep the primer mostly in the outer perimeter of my face. I don't really bring it into this area too much because since I have texture and larger pores, anything that's kind of illuminating will kind of emphasize that texture and those pores. So I kind of mostly focus the product in the outer areas and kind of up here where my highlight will go, not so much in this area right here. So that is primer numero uno. Then I'm gonna go in with the NYX Angel Veil Primer. And I'm going to put this mostly where I have my larger pores. Oh no, I'm running low. Let me squeeze. I have to go, I'm telling you guys, I have to go makeup shopping. I haven't had time to do absolutely anything. So I'm going to just put this on the areas where my pores are a little bit larger and just kind of pack that in there. Then I'm going to go in with my Pixi Milky Mist and I'm just going to spray this all over my skin. I spray a lot of this because I love it so much. So now I'm going to be taking the Becca Under Eye Correcting Cream. I have been obsessed with this cream recently. As you guys can see, I have pretty intense dark circles going on right now. So I am just going to get a little bit of this with my finger and I'm going to apply this to my under eyes. And this is just going to kind of help everything look nice in one color. I was noticing that my under eyes, my concealer is pretty full coverage, but I was having like a gray line still kind of peek through my concealer, and I was not liking the way that it made my eyes look. So I realized that I had this in my collection. I was like, why don't I use this? So I have been using it, and I have been obsessed ever since. Then I'm going to go in with a brush, and I'm just going to kind of blend that in so that it's not too much product under there. Kind of blend this in. So for foundation, I'm actually going to be mixing two products in together. I'm going to be taking the Bare Minerals Complexion Rescue. This is a tinted hydrating cream. I absolutely love this stuff. I have large pores, and I feel like whenever I apply this before applying my foundation, I feel like my pores are more concealed. I love, love, love this stuff. And then I'm going to mix it in with the Hourglass Vanish foundation. I am in the shade Warm Ivory. I'm first going to apply this, and then I will go in and swipe my skin with this and just kind of blend it in together to make the dream team. So I'm going to take a little bit of the Complexion Rescue on the back of my hand. You don't need a lot, you just need very little of it. A little bit will do the trick. I'm going to take, this is the Morphe E44. Just going to kind of pack that in there and apply it to the skin. Remember, I think I've said this a couple times, but if you have texture and large pores, you don't want to swirl your foundation in. You kind of just want to start off by tapping it in first, and then once you have it like really sunk into the skin, then you can go ahead and begin to blend it out. The product is also very beautiful on the days that you don't want to wear a ton of foundation and you just want a little bit. This is the perfect product for that, because it just gives the right amount of coverage without making you look too caked up or like you have too much makeup going on. And I'm going to go in with the Vanish foundation. My packaging, oh my god, my packaging keeps falling apart, but it's such a good foundation that I can't let that stop me. I love it so much. So I'm going to now paint this on the skin. I love this foundation, and I'm pretty sure you guys have heard this a million times already here on YouTube, but it doesn't matter how much of the foundation you apply, it never looks like you're wearing too much. I'm going to take it with a damp beauty sponge, and I'm actually going to add some drops of oil to my sponge. I'm using the Marula Face Oil. It's the facial oil by Marula. I got it in my BoxyCharm. I absolutely love it. And I'm just going to stipple this in to my face. So I'm actually going to spread the oil so that it's not in one spot. Okay, now just begin to blend it into the skin. Now this is definitely a very dewy look, so if you're a little bit more oily, definitely skip the oil. Next up comes concealer, and I'm using the Shape Tape concealer by Tarte. I have the color Light because I still haven't found my color. Maybe I have better luck once I go shopping for makeup, but we'll see. For now, I'm using this one, and I'm just going to paint this. I have a hair. Okay, I'm just going to put this under the eyes in a little triangle. I'm also going to take some on the chin, Cupid's bow, a little bit down the nose, and up in the forehead. Just blend it in. Woo! That's my alarm. I gotta go get my snack. Eating every 3 hours, and I feel good. I have to do an updated weight loss video, which I'm going to be filming this week, so be on the lookout for that. But I'm going to blend this out using the damp sponge once again, and then I'm gonna go have my snack because I'm hungry. So I'm gonna blend. And then whatever is on the sponge, I'm just gonna take it up towards that eyelid so that we can just kind of prime the eyelid and make it one color and not like a little bit darker, because usually you see, look at the difference. I have really dark eyelids, so if I don't put concealer on, they just look, it just looks weird. So I always take the concealer to the eyelids. I'm going to take some translucent setting powder. This is my Laura Mercier translucent setting powder, and OMG, I look ghostly, but We're gonna fix that, I promise. So I'm going to take some of the translucent powder in the cap. I'm going to go back in with that beauty blender, and I'm going to set the under eyes with this powder. And then I'm going to take my CoverFx. This is the Illuminating Setting Powder. I'm going to take a little bit of this powder, put it in the cap. Woo. And I'm going to take my Morphe E41, and I am going to put this all over the skin to set. And I love this powder because it is illuminating, so it's not going to mattify the foundation too much. It's going to set the foundation, but it's also going to give it a nice glow since it is very illuminating. I absolutely love this powder. Go ahead and eat my snack. I'm gonna leave the powder under the eyes just to kind of set everything and bake everything while I'm eating, and then I'm gonna dust it off and I'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in about 10 minutes with, which in reality for you guys, it's nothing. It's like a second, so see you now. Okay, I'm back, and I went ahead and also did my brows off camera because I just did an updated brow routine on my channel, So I just did an updated brow routine, so I went ahead and just skipped right through that, and I did wipe off the setting powder, and we're left with this nice clean canvas. And now we need to add color because we're looking a little pale over here. So for bronzer, I am going to be taking the Makeup Forever Pro Fusion bronzer. I am in the shade, I want to say this is 35M, I think, 35M. I love this bronzer. It's very natural. I love the way that it makes my skin look. So I'm going to take it with a Luxie 520 tapered face brush. Love this brush because it comes to like a tapered point. So I'm just going to kind of run my brush through there. It doesn't matter how much of this bronzer you pick up. It always just looks so natural. So I'm going to begin to bronze the skin. See, it just looks so beautiful. It's that temple and the side of the forehead, because I don't really have a large forehead. It's just my sides, they come out a little bit too far, so I always concentrate a lot of the product in this area right here so that it can kind of look like it's pushed back. Selena definitely has her nose contoured in that particular picture that I am looking at. You can tell that she has a lot of contour in this area. I'm not a big fan of contouring my nose, so I'm just going to get a little bit of powder, and I am using the Luxie 229 tapered blending, and I'm just going to lightly just kind of work this on the sides of the nose, just to kind of contour a little bit, but not too much. I don't want anything too intense, just something very natural. For blush, I'm going to be taking, this is a Wet n Wild Color Icon blush, and this is in the shade Rose Champagne. It's a very natural blush. I'm going to take it, this is my MAC 168 brush, 168. I'm going to apply this to the apples of the cheeks. This is a very natural blush, just does not, it's pretty much, it just adds like a tint of like a pinky color. She didn't have anything too crazy going on, so this is just going to add a little bit something extra. To kind of add a little bit of a glow to my cheeks, I'm going to go in with the Kevyn Aucoin. This is a Celestial powder in Starlight. This is a beautiful blush topper in my opinion. You can use it as a highlight as well, but today we're going to be using on top of our blush. And it just adds like a really pretty glow. Moving on to probably the most difficult part of the tutorial, which is the winged liner. She doesn't have an extreme long, fierce cut, a B type of liner. She has more of a sexy cat eye. It's not long, it's nice and tight. It finishes right there in the outer corner. So that's what we're gonna do. It's definitely also more on the thicker side. We're going to be using the Maybelline gel liner and my Tarte liner brush. This brush is so old, but it is my favorite brush ever to do wing liner when I'm working with a pot. All I'm going to do is I'm going to create my wing, and this is going to be a little bit thicker. I like to start off thin and then work my way up. See how it's kind of getting a little bit thicker? Then I'm going to go in with my Blinc Beauty Ultra Thin Liquid Liner, and I'm going to fill out that tail and make everything a lot darker. But see, you just want like a little flick, nothing too crazy, because she had more of like a cat eye liner going on. She didn't have an extended line, not that I can see from the picture. So you definitely want something a little bit more modest. Once you have your winged liner, you want to go ahead and apply mascara. I'm going to be using a mixture of two. This is the Blinc Lash Primer, but it's black and it looks awesome. Like, it looks like a mascara on its own. So I'm just going to apply this to my top lashes. And I'm going to go in with the Max Lash Volumizing Mascara right on top. I am going to be applying lashes. I'm going to be using the Kiss Beauty Gala lashes. So I'm going to pop these on and I'll be right back. So now I'm going to take the Makeup Geek. This is Makeup Geek Full Spectrum Eyeliner in the shade Nude. And I'm going to put this in my waterline. This is going to help to open up our eyes and make them more doll-like, which Selena had in that picture. I'm going to apply mascara to my bottom lashes as well. She had a ton of mascara on, so this mascara kind of made my lower lashes a little bit clumpy. Not gonna lie, so I'm not a big fan of that. So I'm gonna wait for them to dry a little bit and see if we can take some of the clumps out. Moving on, we're going to be moving on to highlight. For highlight, I'm going to be using the Tarte Amazonian Clay Highlighter in Exposed Highlight. I'm going to load my brush with highlight, and then I'm going to go in with my beauty oil one more time, and I'm going to let a drop fall into that brush, and I'm going to apply the highlight to the highest point. By doing this, you will turn your highlight more metallic and more into a liquid rather than a powder. If you have textured skin, you will really like this technique because it's not going to accentuate your texture. It's just going to make it look a little bit more, it's going to kind of make it melt more into the skin, as you guys can see right there. So I'm gonna apply a little bit more. To apply a little bit to the tip of the nose. I'm going to go ahead and take the Ofra Makeup Fixer, and I'm going to spray this all over the skin. So while we let that kind of sink in, we're going to move on to lips. I'm going to take the Ofra Long Lasting Liquid Lipstick in Bel Air. And right on top of that, I'm going to go in with the Viva Glam No. 2 lipstick. This is by MAC. Then I'm going to add a little bit of the Bite Beauty Honey Gloss only to the center of the lips. So only to the center. I'm going to spray some more of this because I love it. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead, finish my hair and I'll be right back. So I went ahead and curled some front pieces to my hair to kind of make it look a little bit more put together. And yeah, that is pretty much it. That completes this makeup look. I really hope you guys enjoyed and had a good time getting ready with me. I'm actually 10 minutes late, so I have to run. Please don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and that's it. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys very soon with another video. Bye!